and then pop this bitch up, pop this bitch up. I can't play the music too loud because, like, even though it's like elevator music, it's like I used to get copyrighted for it. I used to tag the artist
That's
once I got copyrighted like the first couple times, and then I was fine. But I still don't play it. I just don't play it too loud. It's literally just elevator music, and they're like, what the fuck? The song is like seeing your face makes me happy or some shit. Like, I don't know.
Okay.
I used to know it. The group is called Burbank.
I've never
But
heard of
I like to argue with this vegan dude on Facebook because it's
it.
fun.
About what? Just veganism?
No, because I have nothing against him being vegan.
Mhm.
But he has this weird notion that plants aren't sentient. Because he's like, how could you eat a sentient, thinking, living creature? I was like, well, when I eat them, they're not living. Like, they're already fucking done dead and cooked and like skinned and the
Hmm.
plants like learn and grow and develop and like evolve and like they communicate through their roots.
That's true. I guess like yeah, for me the problem with meat is not it's not that at all actually. I'm able to get past that part. It's it's
No, but
the
that's like my favorite part though. He has this weird idea. He said plants aren't sentient. They don't have brains. And I'm all like, bro, dude, the mushrooms have the power to like take over the planet. They just don't because they're cool.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, they definitely have consciousness of some kind.
A lot of people think they're an alien species.
Mhm.
I mean, a lot of shit probably is. A lot of stuff probably did come from outer space, like when like meteors and shit land here. You know, like and it was stuff from other planets that blew up, and it was like some seeds were still in the molten rock that spread. And
Could be.
I just now thought about that. I don't know. I'm just making shit up as I go now.
Huh. Why not though? I mean,
Yeah.
I'll go with it. Yeah, I don't know. I have like for me with meat, it's that it's just gross to me. It's a carcass, dude. I can't get past it. I
Right.
I don't have any I have a really hard time like looking at something like roadkill and then looking at like a rotisserie chicken. These things don't look very different to me. Like
Right.
I don't
Right.
understand
Right.
how one of them looks gross and one of them looks delicious. Like to me, they both look gross. I don't get it. Or like putting something in your mouth that's like still on the bone, still looks like a body part, and you're like, yum,
Oh,
connective
dude,
tissue. Like
turkey legs are good as fuck, bro.
I can't watch somebody eat it. Like I get it. I get it. I understand I'm the one with the weird, like inhuman non-carnivore thing. But it's gross to me. I can't get over it.
Like fat bastard with like the greasy face and the chunks of food all over his body when he's naked and shit, dude. Is that
The
does that?
messiness is like a whole other thing, but like just the eating something that still looks like a carcass. That's all. Like when
Right.
I do eat meat, it has to be like chopped and screwed, dude. It has to be like it has to be like lunch meat that's like shaved super thin or like hibachi chopped up into little teeny tiny pieces, no bones, no skin. Like
I
it
do.
might as
I
well just not be meat, you know?
I do prefer deli meat, like making a sandwich or some shit over any like than like grilling a steak
Yeah.
or
Just a big slab of meat
for sure.
doesn't appeal to me. I don't
Oh,
know.
dude, Tony, I wasn't sure if you were. I wasn't sure if you were still if you were ready or not. I could send you guys a link. I'll send you guys a link, Tony. I
Yeah,
love
come
you.
on, Tony.
I wasn't sure, man. I wasn't sure. I didn't want to disrupt your peace. Oh man. All right. All right. Oh, not able. All right. Well, then you can tune it. Like you can. I get it. I get it. I get it. Oh, you're correcting. It says I'm home. All right. All
Thanks for
right.
listening, Tony.
Love you, buddy. So 2 weeks ago, I made an oopsie. It was Amanda's first time on the show, being my co-host, and I forgot to hit the record button. I think I might have done that one other time over the years, but like, yeah, they should, whatever. So we were talking about something really cool. We were talking about like teen rom-coms, and I've added more to the title. It's the birth of the common incel,
Right on. Okay.
because I kind of think it did kind of create those people, like the nice guy. Like I walked an old lady across the street. I deserve pussy.
Yeah. Okay. I know what you mean.
Or like they'll do everything they can to get some pussy, and they just can't, and then they get mad at everybody else that doesn't even try, and they just
Well,
do
there
it.
was that entire genre of media for people our age that was seriously like, try to get laid. If you don't, as a man,
You
you
know,
suck at life and you are a loser until you figure that out. And if you're a girl, you're just not hot enough. You need to continue to get makeovers until you figure that out. Like, become fuckable, or just, go like, yeah, become fuckable. It's
and like, dude, everybody's fuckable in their own way. There's a lot of people that are unattractive to me that are fucking whatever 10 out of 10s to other people. Like I just don't
absolutely,
see it. You know, so
absolutely. It was always just like, become fuckable to the main character in the movie, I suppose. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Well, yeah, you gotta, once you take your glasses off and put your hair down, you're oh my god.
You take your
Uh,
glasses off and we put
I just thought
tinfoil
you were
over
a
you.
total fucking geek. Which nowadays the geek is the cool kid. Like,
Yeah, those stereotypes and those like roles, those specific weird social roles have just totally gone out the window, which I'm so grateful for. And I
yeah,
feel like, I always say this too. Like, I feel like our high school in particular really did not participate in that kind of hierarchy. Like, we
there
did not.
was there was a little bit,
We
because
definitely
like
had
once,
people that were more popular than other people, but there was not like jocks and like cheerleaders that were cool and like losers and like nerds. It really wasn't like that.
right, yeah, like everybody was really friendly with everybody except for like if minus like gang shit or like, oh, you fucked my
Sure.
bitch or
Like, there was
whatever.
beef,
Like,
but it wasn't social like that.
yeah,
It
well
wasn't
like
just like, look at these losers. Like, I don't know. Weird.
well, like everybody just sat like before school started. We were always there like a half hour early, just fucking. There were some people hanging out, like the goth kids would hang out in the tennis court smoking cigarettes,
Yeah.
and then and everybody else would be in the commons, fucking like drawing in their fucking art pads because we were all fucking art kids.
I was definitely a kid that was outside smoking cigarettes. I'm not proud of
Yeah,
that, but it's true.
there's nothing wrong with it. I joined sometimes. I was like, oh my god, this is cool. Like
Yeah.
I was
Hmm.
one of the people. I quit smoking cigarettes when I was like right before I turned 18.
Good for you.
Yeah.
I smoked solid for 16 years, but I quit 5 years ago. I haven't had one since. So I said I
No, but
was
like
gonna.
I joined the soccer team senior year of school,
Hmm.
and that's when I really noticed. I was all like, oh damn, all the academy kids play fucking soccer. And only one of them was cool. Only one of them was cool. The two team, actually one of them was half cool, and the other guy was like, he was actually a cool. I still talk to him to this day.
I'm very curious who.
The team captain was a douchebag, like Zach something.
Okay.
The other team captain his name was like Jimmy, like short guy, whatever. He was half cool.
I know who
And
you're
then
talking about.
this other dude, Wes, he was cool as fuck, dude. Me and him were the only two people on the team that were left footed. I didn't know being left footed was a thing. And then like playing soccer, it clicked in my head because every time I played like kickball or fucking just playing around playing soccer, I would always lead with my fucking left foot and shit. And, like I was all like, oh damn, I didn't know that was a thing. I'm right-handed. You know, I was all like,
Interesting. Yeah, I have no idea. I never was sporty enough to even know.
it's like go to like kick a ball or kick a rock or something. Put your boots on. I know you got a pair of boots.
I know it. I think it would probably be my right. I think it'd probably be my right. I'm right-handed.
I'm right-handed too, though, and I'm left-footed. So like,
Huh.
but
I know. I'm
my
just thinking
sister's
about it in my head.
left-handed.
Like, if I were to kick something, I think I'd kick it with my right foot.
You don't know until you try.
You're right.
Like I can purposely kick with my right foot first or whatever, but it's not my instinct. You know what I'm saying? Like I can do shit. I can do a lot of shit with my left hand. I can throw a frisbee. I can throw a football, and like I'm not sure if I could throw a baseball because I fucked up my shoulder, but I could still throw it. I could still throw like a frisbee and a fucking football with my left hand, and I can write a little bit or whatever, but it's not my instinct. My instinct always use my right hand. And
yeah, I'm pretty useless with my left side. It doesn't do a whole lot, and it's got like some pretty fun osteoarthritis starting in it. Hey, osteoarthritis gang. No, I have like these weird things starting in my fingers called Hebiter's nodes, I think they're called. But it's like lumps on your first knuckle, and then your fingers start to swan, which is like bend. My fingers are starting to go like this a little bit.
what?
Yeah, my grandma had like the really knobby witch fingers, so I'll get those eventually.
Oh, dude, that's okay.
Yeah, fun.
I dated a gal where her hands, not her hands, but her friend's hands were like stuck like this.
Oh, ouch.
Like they're just like this. And I guess they weren't always that way or whatever. And then she's like, because now she's like, I guess she was like hooked on all these fucking meds or whatever to deal with. And I was like, yeah, you know, that probably makes sense, whatever.
Well, it's
She's
got
like,
a
yeah, but she kind of turned into a junkie now. Like, I was all like, yeah, I mean, that happens, unfortunately.
It does. Very, very unfortunate. We'll have to have a whole episode where we talk about that more serious stuff.
Yeah,
for
because
sure.
right now we're talking about the superhero nice guy man. It irks me when a gal will be like, "Oh my god, you're such a nice guy," and I'll be like, "Don't label me as such. I'm not one of those."
Does that feel bad though, for real? As a guy, like that's not a nice thing to hear. You don't want to hear that you're nice.
No, I don't because of what quote unquote nice guys have turned the phrase to me, anyways, and maybe other people that hear it. Like to me, it just like makes me think of like, I'm a nice guy. How come nobody loves me? I'm like those. Like, and there's so many of those people. I'm like, no, man, you're not a nice guy, dude. That's why nobody loves you.
I understand. Yeah. It's if you're actually nice, then it's different. But I understand. Right. There's a whole set of men who will be like, I'm really nice.
No, I get it when people are complimenting me and are like, "Oh, you're so nice and kind" or whatever. I'm like, I just like, don't label me as such, you wench.
I'm not that.
I'll show you I am not kind.
Yeah. No, I got you. I generally like nice people though, like real nice people. They're my favorite.
Yeah. Most people do like people who are just kind and friendly.
Some people really like the spicy people, and that's great.
I mean,
spicy people
if it's, I do that same shit though too. Like one of my favorite bartenders she recently quit. She was loud, obnoxious, and rude or whatever, but it was like friendly and playful though too. But she'd like talk shit to you and like, you know, like that's always fun too. Banter's always good. Definitely. You know, if you know how to do it right.
For sure. Sure.
You talk shit to your best friend, don't you? Like, hey, absolutely. What are you doing, bitch? You fucking.
Absolutely. And I've got, I'm one of my friends is like kind of an angry little person, and I'm constantly giving her shit for that. Like, chill out, mama. Like, damn. Yeah. No, for sure.
poke fun at their insecurities that only you're allowed to do because you're best pals, you know? Like,
Right. Right. No, for sure. Got like a friend you can call short, nobody else can call him short, or like you can call him fat, or nobody can call them fat. Oh man. Yeah, I had a job. I don't know if I won't say it like by name, but I used to work at the only adult store around here. And that job was very, very, very interesting. I could
like the
probably
rub and tugs places, or
no. Like a store that sells videos and playthings for adults.
okay.
Hmm.
I was all like, because I know about, like, I was thinking like Chantilly Lace. Oh my God,
No,
you
I'm not
naughty
giving
girl.
handies in
Working
downtown
at
Concord.
the
Don't no. I'm talking about where I actually stood behind a counter and like helped people find things and like did stock and stuff. Yeah.
right.
But you work by yourself and it's a really interesting environment, it's like people are very vulnerable when they come into a place like that. Depending on what they're looking for, yeah, we should talk about that sometime too. But
Just like judges and lawyers and shit shopping there. You're like, oh, I gotta take note of this.
no, you know what? That's part of it is just to not do that. Like that's the ultimate fear, right? When you do something like that, and like if you are feeling vulnerable and you go in, and then the counter person actually is like this scheming, awful person who's like, "I'm gonna write down all your information, bitch." Like,
No. You're taking note of the creepy judge that's fucking shopping there buying dildos, or fucking the creepy lawyers that are buying the fucking S&M.
this is what I'm saying though. Like, he's allowed to buy that dildo. Like, who am I to judge him? Buy that
I
dildo,
know, but
friend.
you can be like, but then you go to court one day and the judge recognizes you and you just look him in the eye like,
And I'm like, you
and the
earned
judge
your
is all
spot up
like, she's good to
there.
go. She's good to go. She no one needs to know.
That's true. That's true. Now I do know your business, and you can do with that what you will. But I would never throw it in your face. I would never throw it in
Exactly.
your face. That's part of being a cool person that works in a place like that is not being like, I'm gonna tell. Like, I'm not gonna tell. But I will tell a story, and I'll just change the name or something. I had people that would come in with tape measures and want to like open everything and like measure it and stuff.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. So there are people that care deeply about that stuff. Collectors, people like that. People who pay hundreds of dollars for DVDs, for adult content DVDs. Why would you ever do that? It's free everywhere.
Ooh, that was a wicked burp. But one of the last times I hung out with Brandon Barconi, him and some gal were running a sex toy company.
Huh.
They were like designing the shit and making it and fucking, they were like, I don't know if he's still doing it. I haven't talked to him in a couple of years, but I thought it was pretty,
That's really cool.
I don't know how long ago you were working there, but I was like, I doubt you were working there when he was selling his products. And I was like, maybe you guys are buying his products and selling them. And
It could
people are
be.
getting
I mean,
freaky and we're all trading and business is fun.
it very well maybe. I don't know. I didn't do any of the buying or any of that. I was just like an employee. And also, I haven't had any contact with him in probably 15 years. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I tried to go back and watch more American Pie movies, but I just couldn't like do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was times where I'm like, dude, I have time. I can fucking fit one in right now. And I'm like, nah. I couldn't do it. So
They're pretty painful. It's been a while since I've watched one, but I mean, they're like,
they weren't as bad as what I
right.
remembered. Like,
I was just gonna say, like, they're painful, like they're cringy, but they're like whole, like, I don't know. It's nostalgic, the jokes and all the tropes and everything.
I really liked like the super baggy fucking late 90s, early 2000s fucking clothes that Jason Biggs character was wearing.
Oh, I can't say I remember the wardrobe too much.
Oh my god, I can pull up their fucking costumes probably.
Let's see it. I know some of the hairdos were pretty cool. I think Stifler had that classic, that hairdo that all the boys had at one point in the like early 2000s where it like just stood up in the front only. It was like gelled. And you had like the wall of bangs in the front.
All right. Is that them now? That's no. Hold on. That's not a good pic. Like he wore like super baggy fucking pants, and he.
Yeah, tight pants for men wasn't really going on then.
This was the shit.
That
Right
was
here.
the do right there.
That's what all the boys had.
That hairdo brought all the girls to the yard for real.
It did.
It was.
You want to go couple skating?
Any boy with a blonde bowl cut, I was like heart eyes when I was younger.
See, like, cause like I grew up in like the Boy Meets World era, where you think you're like the girlfriend that you first have is gonna be like your girlfriend forever, type shit. So then, like when this shit came out, we're all like, oh man, fucking okay, girls are sluts, and fucking, and they're sometimes funny. All right, fucking like this is. So like it was a whole like it was like a whole like what the hell is like an identity shift. It's like what's going on? I thought you every person you date you can try to make it work for like I know like that's sometimes a possible like toxic way of thinking, but like like that's the era we grew up in is the like people get married even though my parents were divorced when I was like 3 years old. Uh, like but she still like got married and then had kids.
Yeah.
Like that was the era. That's what we did. And then it was
Can
like
you imagine?
this shit came out when we were like 13, 14 years old.
Right.
And like right when fucking right when we're at our horniest too. We're like
Right. Right. This was like very shaping for our little brains, I feel like. This was very, like it was like, look how funny trying to bang people's mom is. Look how cool and funny it is to like
yeah, get it.
put your
Yeah.
finger in inanimate objects, and it's so funny to try to like shamelessly get laid. Like it just really brought it all. It really brought it.
I mean, there were movies and stuff before. There was like all the like the National Lampoons like Animal House and whatever, but that was never like the goal of the movie. Like that was just like that would be usually like a subplot, like one character just like is just like getting laid or whatever, or like they're sneaking into the girls' locker room, or, like whatever type shit,
right. Like Revenge of the Nerds type stuff. Like
yeah,
like that stuff is going on, but it's not like the whole movie, and I feel like it's not as
it's more playful. It's like it's just like it usually just as a gag or what like.
Yeah, it's just served to you a little differently. Like it was so crass when it was served to us.
Yeah,
it was very
this was literally the whole entire goal of the first movie was just to fucking smash before graduation or before prom or fucking whatever.
Yes, absolutely. And not just anyone, the hottest girl in the school, who's the foreign exchange student, who's obviously like 25.
They were all like 25.
I know.
There might be one. Let me think of who might have not been 25. Let's go back. Like,
you should look up how old
she might have been like 19.
I don't know, dog. I'm gonna say she was like 23 or 24. Jason Biggs.
Jason Biggs is like 40.
I think they're all in their early 20s. That's what I'm saying. Early to mid 20s. Which, I mean, that's pretty normal.
The Shermanator was maybe like 22.
Yeah. But look at Shannon Elizabeth. Look at that. Look at her. She looks like somebody's mother. Like she's going to that bitch is going to a PTO meeting right now. No way. She looks like the Shermanator's mom.
Sean William Scott looks the same.
He does. Mina Suvari is very pretty.
Which one is she?
Blonde girl.
This gal? Yeah, she's wow, yeah.
Very, very pretty girl.
I almost thought she was symmetrical, but no.
I mean, close enough.
Almost. But there's like one person that's symmetrical and it's like so weird.
Yeah, I'm crooked as hell. When I put glasses, like one of my ears is way higher. I put glasses on, they're like, fuck symmetry.
And I watched the second movie immediately after, and I forgot the plot of the second movie. They just like they go into like they rent a cabin.
It's like a lake house situation.
Yeah, they go to a cabin, a lake house. That I don't know why they go. Like
just like for the summer to relive things and like reconnect, blah blah blah. Maybe
it's something to do. I don't remember.
And then, like, they haven't seen each other in a whole year.
Band camp is right down the street. I remember.
Yeah, old girl is like at the camp doing stuff.
Doesn't he like? Is this the one where he like he joins band camp? And he's like terrible, but they think he's retarded.
I think so. And he like plays a trombone or something.
Yeah.
There's a scene for sure.
The third one, Jason Biggs and Bandcamp get married.
Yes.
And Stifler is trying really hard to fuck her sister. But then he ends up fucking their grandmother. And then he still ends up dating the sister at the end of the movie. They're like, oh, you're actually a good guy.
Oh.
And then the fourth movie, it doesn't follow the saga of Jason Biggs' future offspring. It follows the saga of Stifler's little brother.
Huh.
And he gets in trouble for vandalizing band camp. So then he gets forced to go to band camp. And I fell asleep halfway through the movie. But it was a team building movie where like they hate him and he is just trying to just get out of his punishment and do the fucking whatever he has to do, but he doesn't really get along with anybody. But then there's a really cute gal and they used to be friends when they were kids, but then he got all Stifler and fucking started being weird and toxic and not a good guy, and they start reconnecting and bonding, and I'm pretty sure they fall in love at the end of the movie because he stands up for band camp and he saves the day, even though his punishment was over. He didn't have to finish the thing, but like he was the only guy who could play the whatever the fuck he was playing, the triangle.
Wow, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I saw that one. I don't think I got through that one. That one's not ringing a bell. But I definitely saw the American Wedding one. I remember that one. I remember there's some kind of scene where like somebody's pubes blow out the window and they get all over a cake. They get all over the wedding cake, I think. And if I made that up, then that's messed up, but I'm pretty sure that happens.
But I kind of enjoy, like, I guess like the wackier it gets or whatever, the more I'll enjoy it. Like the first one is really the only one that's problematic, just because the whole entire goal of the movie was just to get pussy, and if you like you're no longer our friend. You like we made a pact. You know, if you don't follow through with the pact, you're no longer our friend. You're a little bitch. Even the Shermanators crush and snatch. Like,
yeah. Exactly. That was exactly the message. And then, for girls it was don't have weird nerdy interests. Just focus on being really hot.
Yeah, don't be cool.
Don't worry about your personality. Just make sure you straighten your hair and wear tighter clothes.
But like,
That's gonna be the key.
there was, but all like there was like two cool girl characters. I mean, like the band camp girl was like weird and quirky. Like she was cool. Like she was someone I would hang out with. But like she was seen as like the weird, quirky, nerdy girl that fucking. That's why she's socially awkward. Nobody talks to her except for like that's just how we're weird band camp geeks or whatever.
Yeah, and
like,
he doesn't like her at all until he finds out she's a freak and has diddled herself with her flute.
yeah.
And then he's like, "Oh, you're cool!" Like,
Yeah, you're like she was cool the whole time. Like
that was
but
the thing he liked about her.
it was this gal right here. She's like the guru of the school. Like she knows like everything about everybody, and like people like pay her to spread fucking rumors
Wait, zoom
and
in on her. I can't.
like positive rumors. And she was in Orange is the New Black.
Oh, she's Natasha Lyonne. Is that who that is?
Yeah, this
Okay.
gal. She was a awesome character, and then I don't know Tara Reid's character. Yeah, Tara Reid's character was really good too. Like
Yeah. Agreed.
she was the one where like she was dating the dude that's like, man, I've been eating her pussy like crazy, or no, like he was like, dude, I'm tired of getting just blowjobs and whatever. And then it's like she overhears him saying that, and she's all like, dude, like, you can piss off, whatever. And then he like reads a book that his brother, played by Casey Affleck, fucking left behind, or what he does that a couple times in these movies. Casey Affleck just pops up and he's got like some
You're
hidden
right.
knowledge secret fucking book in like every single movie. He pops up like just as often as Eugene Levy.
Okay.
The Eugene Levy's in every movie I've seen so far. He was in band camp. He was a camp counselor in band camp because he's
Yeah,
bored.
him and Jason Biggs are cornerstone characters.
No, Jason Biggs wasn't in it.
Oh, really?
No, he was mentioned. He was all like, "Yeah, ever since my son got married, I've been bored. So I'm just camp counseling at band camp."
Well, I haven't seen that one, obviously.
It's like, and see, like, and that's the like. So there's obviously like cool fucking actual like funny shit that happens in these movies, like when
Sure, it's just the overall message could be a lot better. Like
yeah.
And a lot of I feel like between that and some of the reality shows that were geared towards our age, like remember all the dating shows that were on MTV, like Next, and there was another one.
That was the Room Raiders.
Room Raiders is another one. Yep. There were just a lot of things that were pretty much based on like being shallow and awful. And they would have those little bios, and like the guys at the beginning would be like, "My name is Shane. I shave my armpits." Like he's got like 3 facts about himself. Like, I can eat nachos in like 4 seconds flat. Like it's always just a bunch of shit nobody cares about. Would not make you dateable in any way, or not dateable in any way.
Have you seen like old like video like dating like from like the 80s shit?
Oh yes, it's so good. It's so good. It's like, my name is Debbie. I saw the one where the chick is like, "You could say I'm an Oreo cookie freak. I collect Oreo cookie jars, Oreo cookie figurines."
Oh my god. Is that this gal? Wait, I want to get out there.
I don't know, but I would love to watch any of these gals.
Deborah. Let's see what Deborah's up to.
I can't hear anything.
Oh shit.
What'd she say?
Oh my god. She said what I'm most afraid of is, so I gotta put up a different one of these that has a sound. She said what I'm most afraid of is bees, snakes, my father, and then the fucking screen rotated.
I mean, fair enough, babe.
Oh my god.
I don't like bees either.
That's not what
We're gonna have to have a father episode. Oh god, I could talk about father stuff for hours. That might have to be a counseling sesh.
Me too, but hold on.
The father special.
Oh my god, she had it going on.
My father, I don't like father, my snakes, my father, I don't afraid of bees. I'm most afraid of bees, snakes, my father. I don't like when guys say that I'm stalking them. Something that I most like would have to be Geraldine Ferreira. My guilty pleasure is skinny black guys. I don't like it when guys kiss me on the lips. I would say that my best feature are my ears. I can wiggle them. Look, boys, what you see is what you get. Do I need a man? No. Do I want a man? More than anything in the world.
I don't like when men say that I'm stalking them either. So that's fair. And
hey, dude, if anyone's out there in Sherman Oaks, California, hit up Deborah. She's Catholic.
She's devoted.
She went to UCLA. We know she's a manager of Pirates Cove. So like she's using
Does that say she's 6'2"?
She's 26. She's 5'2".
Oh, 5'2". Okay, I'm like,
she's 120 pounds. She's looking for anyone. She's 26. She's looking for anyone between 18 and 56.
Oh shit, she's very open-minded.
She will travel 200 miles to kick it. She's never been married. She has no children. She is interested in laughing and mini golf, snorkeling, and anything really.
Hell yeah.
Sherman Oaks, California. Hit up your gal, dude. She's beautiful. Are you looking for me? Yeah, only time I do a couple of these, I'll get spammed.
Can you be someone? Okay, early to bed, early to rise makes a woman healthy, wealthy, and wise. That's why you're wiser than me. It's Steven.
He's a gentleman. Hi. I like Steven.
I don't know. I don't understand what Steven said.
I don't know what he said either, but he was trying to be like sweet.
This looks
He's trying to be like poetic.
This guy kind of looks like Uncle Mullet from Full House. I can't remember his name. Continue. All right.
Everyone had a mullet in Full House.
I'm an executive by day and a wild man by night.
Hi, my name's Monroe. You've probably already noticed that I have incredibly blue eyes.
Hi, my name is Phil. Most of my friends call me Big Phil.
Hell yeah, Big Phil. Hell yeah.
I'm listening, Big Phil.
Hell yeah.
Oh, who's this fellow? He looks dead already.
I like to talk to people deep into the night.
I play guitar.
I'm Eitan.
Hi, I'm Fred. Hi, my name's Mike, and if you're sitting there watching this tape smoking your cigarette, well, hit the fast forward button, because I don't smoke and I don't like people who do smoke.
I'm not afraid to get sand on my tuxedo if you're not afraid to let the wind mess your hair up a little bit when I take the top down.
Perhaps even a nice
Ooh.
bath with some champagne and candles.
Hi, Mom.
What?
Hi, Mom. I mean, I don't really have any notes from that last cycle of fellow.
I bet. Hold on. I bet that he hasn't seen his mom in like 20 years, and he knows that she's like sad and lonely, and probably watches these tapes.
Maybe.
And this is the
Either
only way to
that-
get in contact with her.
Either that, or he's incredibly close to his mom, and she was like, "Get on there and be good, baby, and say hi to your mom."
Or like, Mom, wouldn't it be funny if I like auditioned for one of these dating things? And like, she's like, "Oh my god, yeah!" Like, and there's a goof, and like he actually did it.
Yeah,
He actually
she's
got
like-
on and shit.
She's like, "Give me a shout out."
Yeah. I hope option C is the one.
I do fashion photography, and I do consider myself a refined valley dude. Okay, I'm looking for a trendy girl with a simple smile. Wait, it says here. Oh, excuse me.
Come on,
I don't know.
dude,
What I'm
you
not
wrote
looking
it.
for is some big, overgrown monster that's always thinking about food and.
Whoso binds
Hey.
doth its winged life destroy.
I like to do a lot of sailing. I like to outdoor activities. I like climbing. I like travel.
I took a sponge ball, was pulling him out of a little girl's ear. Vivacious, foxy. I'm looking for the goddess. Are you the goddess? Who is the goddess? The goddess is the woman, is a woman, is any woman, is all women. A figure that
Any woman.
Yeah, it's like
It's
you're gonna
any
suck my
woman.
dick, you're a
It's all
goddess.
women.
Oh, yeah, you're all. I mean, he's not wrong, you know. Like,
He's not wrong. He's looking for anybody.
and literally anybody.
That shouldn't be too hard to find.
Him and the gal from California, Deborah, perfect match.
Yeah.
The one who's afraid of her dad.
Yeah. I think they can hang out.
Perfect match.
He's down for whatever, so yeah.
So is she. They're like, hey, what do you want to do? Like, oh, I don't know, whatever. And they'll never be able to make a decision. And
Right, and she's like, anything but snakes or my dad, and he's like, right on, I can do that.
All right, yeah. But then like they'll just both be asking each other like, wait, what do you want to do tonight? And they're like, I don't know, I'm down for whatever. I'm like, yeah, I'm down for whatever too. And they just never make a decision. And they just don't do anything ever.
Right. Ooh.
That is sexy, slim, tight, excellent legs.
Well, they showed too much of this guy. There's way more.
I'm a 25-year subscriber to both Playboy and a New Yorker magazine. At night, I operate a damsel in distress hotline. I guess you'd call me a knight.
One of my favorite foods is pizza.
Hell yeah.
And just sugar and spice and all those things that are nice.
I like to be with people who are as fun and adventuresome as well.
Is into having fun.
Have fun. I enjoy having fun, yes. Looking for somebody who likes to have a lot of fun.
I'm looking for someone to have fun with.
Love to have a good time.
Able to have fun.
Fun and laughter.
And anything that's fun, I like to have fun.
And have
People
fun.
always say that.
Are you looking for me?
Yeah, what do you consider fun?
No fatties,
I want it all.
no hamsters.
I steal watches.
No.
These fat shavers, dude. The one guy doesn't like food. And then there's
He said, I don't want some big beast who's always thinking about food. Babe, yes you do. Yes you do.
yeah.
Because she's going to feed you.
Yeah.
Why? You want somebody that never thinks about food? That'd be terrible, wouldn't it?
Oh my god, no, my ex would be always like, she would oh my god, I'm hungry, let's go out somewhere. And like she'd eat like a nibble. And like we'd go I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah. I mean, I'd take it home and I'd eat it later, but I'm like, damn, dude, if I known you just wanted like a bowl of cereal, if that's all you were gonna like be able to eat type shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'd have to
I'm
go
an
out
eater.
for fucking steak.
Yeah, I
We
like.
didn't have to get a couple rolls of sushi. Like I didn't know you were just gonna eat fucking like 2 bites of some shit, and you're like, "Oh, I'm full." I only drink like half your fucking Mai Tai. And
Right,
like,
I would have got you a Happy Meal, and we would have been cool.
that.
Oh.
I want like I'm going out for food. Like we're getting food and
Yeah.
we're getting drinks. We're fucking getting handles of fucking like the big mugs of beer. You know, like
yeah. I mean, I'm obviously like I eat, so I can't relate. I don't know what that's like. I eat normal, meals. I eat food, so I don't know. I don't know what that's like.
I'm saying, like, if I'm going out to eat, like that's what's happening. We're ordering a bunch of food, we're drinking a lot of beer, and we're laughing.
Nice.
Like, and my ex couldn't hang, dude. She'd always claim she was Russian and shit too. And I was all like, dude, if you're Russian, dude, you'd be able to fucking eat some food and drink some fucking beer.
Yeah,
like,
but handle some cold, bitch.
Yeah. No, she handled the cold fine. That's yeah.
Yeah, it's annoying to me if somebody is like from a cold climate and they can't handle the cold. I mean, I get it that you can be iron deficient and stuff, but I don't know. I'm one of those people that's outside with like no fucking coat on and stuff.
Like I know a lot of people say it, but it's actually true. Like there's a lot of us like, dude, our legs just don't like get cold. Like we can wear shorts and shit in the winter, but like you gotta wear a big like parka. This shit don't do.
Yeah, it's like your arms, my arms, hands, feet, and head get cold. Or like my torso. I don't think my torso's ever been cold in my whole life, except maybe like when I'm in a cold pool.
But you get the ooh,
like
the whole body shivers.
Those puffy vests, I've always thought those were one of the most like useless articles of clothing because they seriously cover every part of my body that's never been cold in my life. I don't think I don't think my back, chest, or stomach has ever been cold.
I have one somewhere. It's nearby.
I need something that covers
hanging on a chair.
My head and arms. Those are the things that get cold.
That's what you need to cover: your ears and your feet. You know, like
yeah, hands, ears, feet. That's pretty much it.
For some reason, those are like the central, like conductors of what brings in and what goes out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You get your ears covered, you won't get an ear infection from the fucking wind. We're in our 30s. We shouldn't be getting ear infections. We know better.
I do though. After I had COVID, I had like chronic ear infections for a while. I got like real bad sinus issues after that for quite a while. But I lost my sense of smell for a couple of years. And it really slowly came back, and it's still not all the way right. I had like permanent olfactory nerve damage from that.
See, when I had COVID, I didn't lose anything.
Oh man, I lost
a bunch of strength when I went back to my job. I had to they told me you're not allowed to exercise. So like I was out of work for 2 weeks, and I went back to like chopping wood and shit. And I was like, I was so fucking weak. I lost a bunch of strength. But
yeah.
It came right back though. Like once I started getting back in the groove of things, it came right back. But
that's good.
I was like winded after doing like a quarter of what I would normally do. Like,
yeah, I definitely had like lung pains randomly for a long time, and then my sense of smell has been messed up ever since. Like that sulfury smell, or like honestly like a fart smell. Like I can't smell smells like that anymore at all. Like I smelled a skunk spray and it smelled nothing like it used to, because I can't smell like the sulfury element in it. It's really strange.
So does like smell good?
No, it doesn't smell good, but it doesn't smell like it used to either. It like there's like certain scents that my brain just can't pick up anymore. Like the smell of oranges is completely different now too.
Damn. I guess there's no way to really describe it.
It's very hard to describe. When I try to, it sounds weird. Like so many candles and deodorants and body sprays and stuff smell like it smells like ground beef to me. Like it smells like if you put unseasoned ground beef in a pan, like that meat grease smell. I don't know. It just doesn't smell good at all.
That is funny.
It's weird. It's a scent that I used to like too, and I don't even really know what it is. It's a scent that's in a lot of men's colognes and like deodorants and stuff that kind of burns your nostrils.
I know what you're talking about. It's got that like musk
It's like spicy though. It's always in things that are cool.
Yeah, I know what you're
like
talking about.
brisk mountain rush. Like that smells like nasty beef grease to me now. Weird. But I haven't smelled a fart in 4.5 years. So there's that. I have a superpower there.
So like then there was this era, back to the topic, this era of TV shifted too. Like all of a sudden there was like Spike TV for men.
Oh
like,
man,
Mansers and fucking like boom. I mean, we had other shit too. Like when we were in high school, we had the Man Show on Comedy Central. Like Adam Carolla and Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel used to do blackface playing Karl Malone. Nobody talks about Jimmy Kimmel doing blackface.
Oh yeah, bad call, Jimmy. Yeah, that was bad news. A lot of people used to.
It was funny. It wasn't.
That doesn't make it.
It wasn't like minstrel.
Like it's okay. I'm saying, oh yikes! A lot of people did it.
Sarah Silverman did it.
Yeah, it was like, haha, funny for a long time. But
it was haha funny when Robert Downey Jr. did it. But the purpose of when he did it and what made it funny is the whole time they were pointing out of how absurd he is for doing this. And that it was the same reason when Always Sunny got away with it too, because they were like, when Mac was black doing it, they're all like, dude, you can't do that for our movie.
Yeah.
So you're allowed to get away with it if you point out the absurdity of the character who's doing it is doing it. It brings humor to it.
Yeah, it's a very fine line, and I just feel like you probably shouldn't cross it if you're white. You just really shouldn't. It's not. I don't know. There's a million other things you could be. Pick something else. That's how I feel about it. I don't know. Pick something else. Ooh, speaking of that, Halloween. Do you do Halloween?
Halloween's cool. Like, one of my best friends growing up, she has a couple kids. And sometimes I'll join them going trick or treating and shit, because we'll walk around with a wagon full of beer, and the kids get candy, and and it's a good time.
Nice. Do you go to specific neighborhoods around here?
She lives right over by Calvin Park, so it's fucking people got money over there. Like
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to always go down to like Harlem Boulevard and stuff.
Yeah. That's where I went too. Like that was our neck of the woods. She grew up over like on the east side. Like her neighborhood that she grew up in, it was always a good spot. I'd trick or treat over there sometimes when I'd be at my. She lived next door to my dad's house, like when we were all growing up and shit. So like sometimes I'd be in her neighborhood, and for Halloween I'd fucking boom boom, like I'd hit their spot.
I love to dress up for Halloween. It's one of my favorite things. I love costume makeup and stuff like that. A few years ago, I was Dog the Bounty Hunter, and I won a contest, and I was really stoked about it.
That's awesome.
So I got to think of something good this year.
Do you get like in character when you dress up?
Yeah, sometimes.
I always do. It's
yeah. When I was Dog, I definitely got into character for sure.
That's hilarious.
I went storming into the party, all like guns, sunglasses, like.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
They're like, who's the weird short dude with the mullet?
Hell yeah.
I had on a tactical vest and everything. I got the tattoos all. And I got the fucking like Indian beaded armband and everything. It was great.
Hell yeah, dude. Guns and blazing, big ass knives and shit.
Huh?
Dog the Bounty Hunter was like one of the manliest dudes.
Yeah, that show was great. And then my ex was his wife for Halloween with me, so that was pretty funny actually.
Hell yeah.
We were quite a duo.
Did you get him some big ass tits?
Yeah. Yep. We stuffed a bra for him. And he was a really ugly lady because he had a big old beard. Funny.
I was at a drag show and this one of them had just like the best fucking looking beard ever, and I was all like, man, dude, you would be killing it if you didn't have that fucking beautiful fucking beard. You'd be killing this drag game, dude. Because like, dude, motherfucker had skills. Like,
a lot of times though, that's like the gender bending one of it though. Like that's their look, and when it's like that, I love it, respect it. Like when they
I bet like
really,
nobody at his day job knows he does the shit, dude. Like
I love when they have like a really beautifully kept beard and eye makeup. I'm like, yes, that's good.
Yeah, that was the time. It was like pristine, dude. Like oh my god.
I like that. I like that. That's a good look. I dig it. I'm feeling it. Because if you're gonna have really snatched makeup, you need to have like really clean cut and nice facial hair too. If you're gonna have facial hair, you know.
Oh, because otherwise, like washing that shit off sucks on your beard face.
Yeah,
like, it's like really. It's harder to get off your facial hair than it is your skin.
Well, if you've got nice straight lines too, you can do your makeup a lot cleaner of a line. Otherwise, you got to like blend your makeup into your hair and yuck.
Yeah. Like,
it's got to be a logistical issue. I don't know because I don't know. I don't.
Well, yeah, your skin is different color. Like if you can see through your beard hair, and like your skin is different colors.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, that motherfucker's wearing makeup. His eyebrows don't look like that.
Right.
I mean, dudes don't really do that to each other, though. I don't know. Dudes that I know, like, we make fun of, like, disabilities. Shit. Women make fun of fucking shit that people can control. We make fun of shit people can't control.
Okay.
You know, like,
that's an interesting observation, but kind of, yeah.
Y'all make fun of like, oh my god, her makeup is shitty. Oh my god, like, oh my god, well, like,
oh my god.
If one of my buddies started wearing makeup, we'd be all like, dude, fucking, you're killing that makeup, bro. We give him props for that shit. It was all like, but you still got that fucking bum leg, you know, like. We can,
yeah, okay. Like you just knock him down about something else.
It was like, yeah, like you're still missing a big toe. Like,
you're still ugly, just so you know.
Yeah, you're still fucking
lame.
Your makeup's beautiful, but that gap in your teeth, motherfucker, like.
You're like, you're killing your makeup, but no amount of makeup is gonna fix ugly, you know? Like, your makeup looks beautiful, but damn. Men are so mean to each other in that way, though. Like, girls are a lot more apt to be like, oh, you're so beautiful. Like, girls really do. If you have good girlfriends, they hype you up. And they make you feel beautiful.
But then there's a lot of fake ass bitches too on both sides. You know, like
that's true, but
like,
I'd like to think
there's like they'll be like, oh my god, you're so beautiful, but then like they'll be walking with their pal, like they'll go like turn the block or whatever. I'm like, oh my god, dude, she's such a fucking bitch. She like her. That's true. Her mom ran over my grandma in the car at the fucking parking lot at Schnucks, and then you find out.
Okay, wait, that's not talking shit though. That's just telling a story. Wait,
but then the gal fucking later finds out it's not like, no, she didn't run over her grandma. Her grandma fucking wouldn't get out of the fucking road, so my mom was kept on just inching closer, like her mom, whatever type.
This is such a specific situation. I feel like this happened to you.
No, I just for some reason talking to you makes me just want to like. I'm just good at fucking coming up with some dope ass stories on the spot.
Will we get in trouble if I smoke on this?
I do. Nobody watches my show. We're just doing it for funsies.
All right, cool.
So like, no, because I smoke on it too.
Great, because I got this right here, and I'm just gonna do it up.
I was smoking this joint when I was talking about how I don't smoke cigarettes. I quit. I bought a bunch of weed today. It was fantastic.
Same. I have a beautiful jar right to my left.
Do you think they'll ever bring back stoner comedies?
I hope so. I feel like all of us would line up to watch them. I'd go see one, and I don't even watch movies, but if they came out with a good new, like, stoner movie, they really haven't come out with, like, a stoner movie since, like, Pineapple Express.
That's what I'm thinking, like.
That's the last one that was, like, really geared towards it that I can remember. My boyfriend and I just watched How High the other day, and that was really funny. It was kind of ridiculous.
That's a timeless classic.
It was funny.
That's the one with the friend dies and they plant his ashes with some weed or whatever, and he's a ghost.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good quality fucking cinema right there. You know, Siskel and Ebert, 2 thumbs up, I think.
It was really funny. I have a very I don't have a lot of exposure to a lot of popular movies. I'm not very good at paying attention to them, so yeah, I kind of just don't really watch them unless somebody kind of just forces me to, like, just puts it on while I'm at their house and we're just gonna watch it now. So my boyfriend's really good about that. So I've been watching a lot of movies more so lately when I'm over there. Because he'll just
That's a good segue, because we're gonna get off of movies and now we're getting the birth of the internet.
Ooh.
The chat rooms and everything created. It was another big factor because like we had like the internet, like you had to like go to a friend's house.
Yes.
And, like,
I know
they had America Online or whatever. Like you may have had a computer, but your mom's like, I'm not paying for that shit.
Yeah, we had CompuServe. And you could only message other CompuServe users, which was literally no one.
So,
but then they came out with AIM, and I was like, hell yeah, now I can talk to everybody. Yes.
Yeah, so like once we got to high school, like now more people had internet was like holy shit, dude, like cable internet was popping off around then. Like it was like cutting edge technology, or like no, it wasn't. It was at first it was like DSL, so like you could have 2 phone lines. So like now you're like you can use the phone and be on the internet at the same time. It was all like, whoa, are you fucking serious? But now we're in like chat rooms or whatever, and everybody's lying about who they are. And like unless you were talking like to your friends on like AIM, everybody knew who you were. But you're in like chat rooms. And like message boards, you're like, yeah, dude, I'm like a 28-year-old male. I live in California and I'm a fucking Ferrari, and we're all catfishing each other because it's impossible to send images anyways because it's too big of a file to email or whatever type shit.
Yeah, you would just like go Google a picture, or like not even Google, Bing, or ask Jeeves for a fucking picture.
Yes, you had to ask Jeeves.
Jeeves for a picture of a hot chick in California, and then you put it in a photo bucket. Send somebody a link. Be like, this is me on vacation last year.
But also, how long it took just to download an image was fucking like.
I know it took a few minutes.
It took like 10 minutes.
You know, you click on it, and then you'd watch it go. Like down the screen. You and your friends would be like.
And then it has to do it again because it's got to buff up the quality, fucking boop boop, and it keeps doing it, fucking.
Yeah, I used to go.
The first one's like boop boop boop, and then another one follows it, and it's a little bit faster.
Dude,
and then it gets that perfect.
I used to go to Holly Gantenbein's, and we would just like catfish the shit out of people in like middle school.
I had a buddy that would go to American just to use their internet, and like I'd be at home like on AIM or whatever, and he'd be like, he lived like right across the street, so he'd go there and just like start using their fucking AOL and shit, dude. Like, and he'd start messaging me. And I was like, hey, what's up, man? I'm like, dude, I didn't know you had internet. He's out like, oh yeah, I'm over at American.
American the store?
Yeah.
What? It was like an appliance store, wasn't it? I love that. I'm just over at American.
We didn't have shit to do when we were 15, bro. I did spend a lot of days just sitting on a chair, just chatting with friends.
Yeah.
That I just got done hanging out with at school. You know, we're just chatting. About nothing important.
Man. Yeah, absolutely. You would just be like, hey, what's up? And you'd be like, not much, you. And you'd be like, not much. And you'd be like, cool. What are you up to today? And then you'd be like, no. It was just like small talk circus constantly with everyone.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, pic for pic. You want to send some pics? You want to send some selfies? You want to send some weird digital photographs of ourselves like this?
Why was that the angle? I
don't know what it was.
Because we do it too. I think it's the perfect angle, dude, because it shows some cleave, and if you're really willing to whip your willy out, you can fucking get it out, and
you could get forehead, nose, dick, feet,
everything.
Seriously though, if you go high enough, anything could look like just about anything you wanted to.
Yeah.
Who knows what's going on from high enough up?
It was good. The bathroom selfie was always I think it's still a classic.
I think so, yeah. People like the bathroom selfie. I've never been good at that. I've never been good at taking the front facing.
What about, you got to get your foot on the sink too for some reason.
I'm not doing that. I'm too short for that. That would look ridiculous. I'm really short. If I put my foot on the sink, I'd be
are you like 5 foot, right?
I'm like 5'2" on a good day. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got the good heels on. Like we just got back from a Spice Girls show.
Yeah, I used to wear some killer platforms when I was younger. I gave up on that though. I'm like, I'm just gonna live this short life. It's fine. It's cool down here. I'm really good at navigating a crowd. You should see me. I jam at the airport. I'm under everybody's arm. I'm ducking. I'm fucking moving. I am queen navigator at the airport. I will get you to your gate. Cheers.
Cheers.
So I want to make my boyfriend be a cool couple's costume with me this year. Because I don't think he's dressed up in quite a long time. And he's willing to, and I just want it to be really funny. So what's a good, funny, somewhat original duo costume that we could do? He is very tall and I am very short. So there's potential for funny there. I was immediately like, you could be Frankenstein. He's like, I'm not going to be Frankenstein. Like, the joke makes itself. You're really tall. It'd be funny. He's like,
but you'd have to be like Igor or some shit.
I would be the freaking Bride of Frankenstein with the beehive, because that's bad.
No, dude, you could be Igor. Because he's like short and you could get like a hunchback and shit.
I could be like,
yeah. That's what makes it funny and original. Being the Bride of Frankenstein's unoriginal, but if you're Frankenstein and Igor.
You're right. I would just want the beehive though. So
and the makeup would be way more fun and funny.
That's true. Okay, keep going though, because he refused to be Frankenstein, so that one's out the window anyway. I think he was too many, because he's like he's a big guy.
You could be
a tall guy, so too many Frankenstein jokes.
You could be John Connor and he could be the Terminator.
I love that. Because I do love a gender bendy costume for myself. Like, I love to be a guy. I think it's really funny. I've been Beetlejuice before too. I like Beetlejuice. But that's gonna be way too popular this year because the movie's out now.
It was good.
Was it good?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
That's good. Was it a lot different than the original?
I haven't seen the original since I was a child. Like, I saw it once, so I had like really nothing to base it off of.
Okay, you should watch the old one.
That's
definitely one of my favorite like 80s movies.
It had a lot of like, you know how like Tim Burton was getting like real crazy once he started like doing like all that Disney shit or whatever. Mm-hmm. This had like classic like Tim Burton charm to it. Like this, it felt nice. Like
cute.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll give it a watch. I just don't want to go to a theater and see it, but I'll watch it eventually. Mm-hmm.
I really enjoyed it. I think I laughed when I was like, dude, it starts out with like Danny DeVito in like really gross fucking makeup. He's like a janitor of like the underworld, and he just looks like disgusting. And like that's all I'm gonna give you. And it's like,
okay, huh? Okay, we got off topic again.
That's fine.
That.
What do you think? Like, who do you think like are like the worst of the worst when it comes to? You can either like guys and gals. So like when it like comes to like all like just like what like the worst generation of it, and like just like of like all the just poon hounds and like
Who do you think is the worst?
Like I think the best ones are the ones who are honest with themselves. I'm like, yeah, I'm a poon hound. That's like the worst ones are the ones who think that just because they've done a nice thing for one person or they helped someone like move or now they got like they deserve some sort of sexual compensation.
Well, yeah, that's gross. That's a gross way to feel. Honestly, it's pretty gross to feel like you deserve compensation for doing something nice, no matter what that is, if you agreed to do it.
Yeah.
That's pretty uncool.
Yeah, like if you agreed to do it and nothing was mentioned, like I mean, if someone helps me move, I always pay like beer and pizza. You know, like that's usually like the going rate to help someone move is beer and pizza.
Yeah, or like lunch and beverage of some sort, and then
yeah, you know, like that's usually the going rate.
And also
you know, like,
reciprocation, as in if you help me, the next time you call me, I will gladly show up and help you as well.
But I'll also provide beer and pizza.
Yeah, that too. I'm saying, but also reciprocation. Like reciprocation that when you move, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to call me and you're going to give me beer and pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how that is. Like the same people help me move pretty much every time, and I help them move every damn time. So I have moved a lot in the last several months. We haven't gotten into my life drama at all on the live. We did when we didn't record on accident, so we'll have to get into that some other time. But I've moved like 3 times in the last 9 months. So got a really good
who I think the worst culprits of what fucking stem this behavior is maybe a lot of teen rom-coms. Jerry Springer.
Okay.
Just because we were that's when we like everything had to be dramatic. Like I don't know if things were as dramatic when our parents were in high school and all that.
Okay.
When we were, everything had to be dramatic. Dude. It was real. Like we all thought we were on reality TV. Like we might as well have been. There was like cameras and shit everywhere, but like.
Yeah.
And now, like, I think it's going away. I do think it's going away, but it's also like, or maybe like staying stagnant because then there's people who are raising kids because they somehow can talk somebody into making kids with them. They're teaching that like this is how you win them over. Like, I think some of our grandparents were in that way too. Like, they're like, oh, I shopped at her flower shop every day for like 10 months until she finally noticed me and we went out on a date. We've been married ever since. He was like stalking her, like on her schedule. And that was considered like romantic or whatever. And like if I told you that now, it's all like, oh yeah, dude, I shopped at this girl's shop every day for 10 months. You'd be like, dude, you're a little weird.
I'd be like, bro, why didn't you ask her out like the second time? What the hell? You didn't get her Snapchat? You didn't even try to like people would just have such a different reaction now, you know?
They'd be like, dude, or like you'd start like calling somebody and they're like, dude, he's not okay.
I mean, 10 months is a long time to just like crush on somebody and not even give it a whirl.
Yeah.
Damn. I don't know though. I think we expect things a lot faster in general now. Like we move faster as a people, as a society in general, every day. Like our information moves faster. Our information's instantaneous now. Think about, you used to have to wait days, weeks to find out something because it had to come in the mail or you had to just wait until somebody reached out to you because they didn't have a phone at
Your
home.
magazine subscription that came once a month for Spin or fucking
right, that let you know what was going on in the like. Otherwise, you're just like chilling and you don't know.
You had to wait fucking 10 to the hour every hour for Kurt Loder on MTV News.
Right, and then the only things you know about are things that the news tells you. You don't have the exposure of the internet and like people sharing information with each other. You're not in a neighborhood group on Facebook. You're not in, you know, you don't have surveillance cameras available to you.
Yeah.
All that stuff is just not even there. Isn't that crazy to think about?
Do you remember having to even wait till 9 to use your cell phone so you didn't waste your minutes?
Absolutely. I remember when it cost 10 cents to send a text message and 5 cents to receive one. Cost you money to receive a text. And the only way to stop that from happening was to block the person.
Yeah.
So if you just didn't want to pay money, then you didn't just block someone.
I did find a loophole because, like, if you just didn't open your text messages, but you just scrolled onto it, part of it, you'd be able to read part of it.
Like the preview.
So I found there are those loopholes, but like you wouldn't get the whole thing or whatever. It was like, man, I can't open this till Saturday.
That's funny. Yeah, for real though. You'd be like, well, it's nights and weekends. It's Thursday, so it's only a day. I'll open it tomorrow night. It'll be free instead of fucking 10 cents that I don't want to spend.
But it doesn't even happen at midnight. It happens at like 9 a.m. or some shit, dude. Like
you're right. And then I remember there was a company that was like, we start ours 2 hours earlier than the other one. Our nights and weekends start even earlier. It's go even later than theirs. Like that was a competitive thing to do. And finally somebody was like, it's just unlimited. It's just unlimited talk and text. Everything's unlimited. But that took a long time to get past. Like I worked for the billing department at Verizon for a period of time, probably 8-9 years ago. And they still had minute plans, like limited minute plans that were available for like basic phones then. So like 2014, 2015.
Yeah, but those phones were made out of cheap plastic and they felt hollow.
Oh my God, absolutely. But I'm just saying, like, you could still buy a 700-minute a month plan. You can't do that anymore. Yeah. It's all just unlimited. It's just you get unlimited. The only thing you really pay for is internet now. That's the only difference in your plan is how many lines you have and how much internet you want.
You can even get that shit unlimited now.
And that's unlimited most of the time too. But for a long time, a lot of companies, the one I worked for in particular, was really gouging people on that. Like they were
internet on old flip phones was retarded anyways. Like why were we even attempting to do something?
They allowed their data to get throttled. So like they would purposefully slow people's internet down and make it so that it took like extra long for things to load and stuff. And then they would like, you know, constantly replace phones and decommission old ones. So they're pretty much forcing people to upgrade constantly.
Yeah, they do that right around the holidays.
Yeah, you're forcing them onto payment plans. You're forcing them onto higher and higher and higher gigabyte data plans because you're not telling them that getting this new phone is going to absolutely destroy their plan.
I've had this phone since Trump versus Hillary.
No way.
Hell yeah.
What is it?
A Galaxy S10e.
Nice. S10. Okay. I just bought a new phone. So right now I have a iPhone X. And it's a piece of crap. I really don't like it, but I've had it for years. It was a hand-me-down phone. But I finally broke down and bought myself a new-ish phone. It's like a refurbished one I got on Amazon, but it's a Galaxy S13. Yeah. 13. And I'm really excited. That's the first time. That's going to be like...
There's no way. That's an old fucking phone. They're at like the 20s or some shit now.
No, I think they're at 16.
Let me see. S23 is the latest and greatest. That's probably what you got.
No, it's not the latest and greatest. But it's not like hello, bad, old, decommissioned or anything. I don't remember. Now I'm like, what? Did I get a really old one?
That's fine, because this 10 rocks. Like, it does everything I need it to do. It makes calls, it sends texts, I can write emails.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not super duper. I just want it to.
It takes pictures. You know, like, phones. I knew we were gonna have video phones like back when we were kids, but I thought it was gonna be like how it was on like Back to the Future, where like it was still like on the wall in your kitchen in like the most awkward spot in the house.
Right, you didn't think we'd be walking around with video on.
Yeah, that's how I thought video phones were gonna be. I didn't know we were gonna have them in our pockets all fucking day. And you have constant contact. That's
right.
That's my last final thought is the constant contact we have with people. There's some people who think they deserve your immediate attention. Like, you could be at work. They're like, why haven't you texted me back all day? Is all I do. I can't have my phone on me at work. It's company policy. You haven't texted me back. You waited till your break to I was like, yeah, that's the only time I could have my phone was on my break.
Yeah, that's not super.
And that happens. This happens with both men and women. There's some over possessive, like, it's
huh. Well, I promise I'll never give you the business if you don't text me back right away, because I sure won't text you back right away. I'll text you when I get to it.
Exactly. That's
how I am. I'm like, when I get around to it, I will text you back, you know.
Yeah.
If it's an emergency, you can like call me 5 times and I'll get the message, but like,
yeah, I was all like, damn, this motherfucker blew me up. Let's see what's going on.
I would say in my entire life, the amount of time somebody has actually needed me in an emergency manner is low enough that I'm usually not worried about it. Like, people are not generally calling me like, Dr. Amanda, we need you to surgery right fucking now. Like,
yeah,
people don't urgently need me. So,
Dr. Amanda,
I'm saying, like, nobody's calling me urgently. So, like, I'll get to you when I get to you, you know?
So what do you think is the best of the best and the worst of the worst of the generation of teen rom-coms and making ugly girls hot but then because they've been hot the whole time and everybody's beautiful. Shallow hell.
Okay, so I'm gonna say the first one is I remember the reality competition show called The Swan, where they literally like made these women get plastic surgery and gave them like full body makeovers. And beforehand, of course, they like pretty much told these perfectly fine looking people that they were like really ugly and needed help bad. And that was terrible. That was a fucking terrible thing to do to those people. And I thought it was terrible then too. I was like, what on earth? Even as a kid, I was like, what is going on there?
Yeah, you guys are really put like there's a lot of fucking internal insecurities that like I guess like all of us did, but I think gals probably had it way worse, you know, like we have to look this certain way, otherwise we'll never be desired by men, or we'll never get a job in like something we want to do because they only hire attractive people.
Yep. And you do get fed that. And you know, I don't know. I was definitely I was raised by a mom who was, my mom was a bartender, and her appearance mattered and how much money she made. My mom was very cute and she made a living on tips. So she was very appearance focused too. So I got sent that message pretty heavily as a kid, you know, was like, appearances matter very, very intensely to your worth as a girl. Yeah. So that's really interesting stuff to unlearn and go, like, I try to, I always say, like, now at this stage of my life, I don't dress for the male gaze at all anymore. I dress for like little girls and other women. Like, I love when I see a little girl and she's like, that lady has pink hair. I'm like, yes, I do. And I hope you grow up and you're cool too. Like, I don't know. I'm always like really nice to little kids. I love when little kids give me a compliment on something like, I love your purse, because I have some sparkly rainbow purse.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
that's the best. That's the absolute best. And then other girls, like, when I do my makeup up, it's because I'm like, I really hope another girl notices how good of a job I did. Like, that's what I'm doing it for, you know? It's like, yeah.
Well, that also is like bringing you joy. You're like bringing someone else joy is bringing you joy. That's always a good. I don't know. I think that's a good characteristic to just have in a human being. Like, that's why I do comedy, because like I don't think I'm the funniest person ever, but if I get one person to giggle while I'm on stage, I'm like, that's all I need.
It feels
like,
really good. And then I went into, and then that's what I do now. I'm a cosmetologist of 17 years. Like, that's my passion. That's the thing that I love the very most. And I definitely tried to take like my upbringing with that like intense focus on appearances and translate it more into like, how can I help people like feel their best? Not necessarily conforming to like what that message is that we're supposed to all look like. Like, I'm just trying to make people look good with what they've got. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. That's all you can do.
That's all you can do, and express yourself. That's always like the main takeaway is like,
that's what I like.
Make sure
clothes
you love how you look, you know?
That's what I say. I like clothes that either is like super comfortable. I don't care what the fuck it looks like. It just feels really nice. Or shit that just looks awesome. That I think looks awesome. I don't care who else does like it. Like,
I mean, that's
this
the two
motherfucking
things.
shirt right here is Goku in the style of Mario 3 from Nintendo. Like regular Nintendo. That's the coolest shit ever.
See, and that's shit that you really like, and that's super cool. So you should wear it. You should wear it.
I found a fucking Wu-Tang shirt, but it's not Wu-Tang. It says it's 815, but like in the Wu-Tang logo, and it says Rockford on it, dude. I was like,
I love that.
$20.
I have a shirt that says Rockford AF that I found at Goodwill, like Rockford.
Hell yeah.
I love that shirt. And then I've got a Stay Rad tank top too from Rockford Art Deli.
Rockford Art Deli, Stay Rad.
Yep. Yeah, I love my Rockford gear. I have a Rockford Peaches shirt too, but I got paint all over it. Yeah.
They overpriced sell those at Schnucks.
Oh yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Oh, so worst of the worst, definitely. I gotta say that I think American Pie is one of them, just because of the message and how much it like sums up the whole thing we're talking about.
Yeah.
With that whole generational culture issue. And yeah. I think that one really, really, really sums it up for me. The movie, what's the other one? She's All That, I think is what it's called. They seriously just take the girl's they take her out of her painting clothes or like her crafting clothes that she wears, and they take her glasses off. And then she's hot.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous.
Even though fucking like everybody knows chicks with glasses are way hotter.
I was gonna say, people like I never had glasses, but chicks with glasses, I like never seem to have a problem at all. Like it doesn't seem like it's actually something anybody finds unattractive.
Oh, I love and like a white button-up shirt. Oh.
I love a dude in glasses, so I mean I get it. Like there's nothing wrong with glasses.
A nice business like skirt that like right above the knee with the stockings that go up
with the
glasses
Yeah. Glasses, man. I don't know. They made them seem like they were a bad thing to have. Remember when we were younger, if somebody had to get glasses, they'd be like, "Oh no, I have to get glasses," and then it became cool to have glasses, and there were like fake ones you could get.
Yeah, I quit wearing my glasses when I was a kid. I had these like big, fucking like bifocals, like they were like the huge motherfuckers. Like,
so you had bad vision issues.
I have a wonky eye.
Huh.
A lot of people call it a lazy eye.
Okay.
But it's that motherfucker can be over here, over there, over there. It does whatever the fuck. That motherfucker's not lazy at all.
You still do?
Yeah, like it's. I learned how to like control it at most times, but then some people I'll be like in the middle of talking to someone and they'll be like, "What are you looking at?" Because my eyes doing fucking whatever. Like, but to me, I'm still looking. I don't know my eyes like.
But your eyes wander.
I don't know what the fuck it's doing. Like
the party eye. That's funny. That's great. I remember my eye just goes for a walk.
Yeah, and it just does it whenever it wants. Like,
okay,
I never noticed until I'm like talking to someone. They're like are you looking? I'm like, oh, dude, sorry. Hey, my eye. It does.
Like,
yeah, like stop that. It's called amblyopia.
Oh.
That's the technical term for lazy eye. Amblyopia.
Okay.
I looked it up.
I don't have lazy eye, but I can do crazy eyes. Like I can move one at a time, do cross eyes and stuff. My mom's always, like, you're gonna get your eyes stuck like that.
Hell yeah. Yeah. If you keep on making weird faces, it's gonna get stuck that way.
Yeah. I can't do the one that's like out like this though. Like whoop.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's the craziest looking one. I can only do like this, and I can do like this.
Can you do the one where you look up?
Like this?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, it hurt though.
Yeah, like because it's not supposed to do that.
Yeah, I shouldn't be doing that.
Supposed to. There's all these like cords and shit that are like attached to the back of your eye. Like they're not supposed to move a certain way.
Yeah, just that silly stuff. Those little details. Don't be ridiculous.
So if any children are watching, don't ever worry, dude. You're never gonna be hot enough. You're never gonna be cool enough. Just do what you want to do and makes you happy.
Yeah, don't worry about it. There's literally no timeline for any of this. There's no expiration date on when you're cool and when you're not, for when you accomplish certain things. Like it doesn't exist. We're just doing what we can. Everybody's just doing what we can. It's a different experience for everybody.
Yeah.
There's literally no timeline or no guideline for any of it.
Go by the words of William S. Preston Esquire and Theodore Ted Logan. They said, "Be excellent to each other." You know Bill and Ted, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. William S. Preston Esquire and Theodore.
I'm more of a Wayne's World gal, personally.
Well, Bill and Ted were way cooler, and they had the wisest words of all, and they saved the world through shitty music. And be excellent to each other. That's everybody. Just be kind. Don't judge people on shit they can't control unless you're close enough friends and it's just as a goof. And always compliment some shit on things people can control. Like they fucking did their makeup well. Fuck it, like dude, let them know. They have on some really cool clothes or like hell yeah, dude, your drip is amazing. They just got an A+ on their exam. But you're like, oh fuck yeah, you're crushing the game. Your friend just started a new business. Go fucking be like, stop by and buy something from them. Let's build each other up and just be excellent to each other.
Truth. Your support means more to people than you ever realize it does.
Oh yeah. I was at a friend's house the other day, and then the police show up to his door talking about one of our coworkers is going to jump off of a bridge.
Oh no!
Jump off the Auburn Street Bridge, and like we were just on our way to go do hood rat shit with our friends. Like right when the cop knocked on the door, we're like, oh my god, he already know. He's like onto us. It's fucking what's that movie where they fucking arrest people before they do the crime because a fucking fortune teller knew they could do.
That's funny.
Fuck. It's some fucking movie. It was in like the 2000s or 90s, like late 90s.
Okay.
That's I can't think of the title, but
we're about to go do hood rat shit.
Yeah, the cops already knocking on the door. We're like, oh fuck, he's already like.
That's hilarious. Like they know you guys are already.
No, but he was just really doing like why'd the cop knock on your apartment of all places? Like apparently they like he texted a gal a joke. He texted a gal a joke about he's all like, yeah, I'm just gonna jump off the bridge or whatever. And then I guess she's the one who called 911, but we don't know why the cops came to my buddy's apartment out of all the apartments in that building. That was the door he knocked on. We were all like, what the fuck?
But yeah, that would freak anybody out. No, the cops don't come knocking. It's never a good sign, never a good time.
But it ended up being fine, you know. It was like nobody jumped off the bridge, like nobody died.
Bueno, good.
Everyone, thanks for tuning in. We will we'll bring out more hard-hitting topics of dread and despair and people eating dogs. I actually used to live in this town for a year. That it was a Chinese restaurant, and the owners of the restaurant also owned a pet shop.
Stop it!
I'm not lying. It's Lockport, Illinois.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's one of their. It's famous for that. That's what I'm closing on.